Les from Delta here with a Fischer Deltascope FMP10, and we're going to calibrate this. Now this calibration is going to work for any of the Fischer FMP series except for the FMP 100 and 150. So if you have a Deltascope, a Dualscope, or an Isoscope that's not an FMP 100 or FMP 150, you're all set. Only difference is going to be when you have a 30, 40, or 50, you will have a couple different buttons, but the buttons that we need are all the same. So for our calibration, we are going to need a set of foils that are below, above, and right in the middle of whatever our expecting coating thickness range is. So for today, for our purposes, we're going to say that the range that we want to hit is between 1.5 mils and 2.5 mils. So our low end calibration foil is going to be a 0.9, and our high end is going to be a 2.9, and then right in the middle, 1.91. To do the calibration, we need to gently slide down the button cover. All this does is prevent any unwanted or accidental activation of either the calibrate or zero functions. We're going to hit calibrate, and it's going to ask us to start with our base material. Because this is a Deltascope, it's going to say that it wants steel. If it was an Isoscope, it would ask for a non-ferrous. If it was a Dualscope, it would give you the option, and you just toss in whatever substrate you want to calibrate for. If you have a bare piece of substrate, use that. If not, I have got a lovely piece of cold rolled steel, and we're going to use that as our substrate for the calibration. We're going to take 5 measurements. You can take any number of measurements. I recommend 5 because it gives you a nice average to work with. It's a nice sample size. So once we've taken our 5 measurements, we're going to hit enter for OK, and hopefully you can see that on the screen. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to put in cal rated 1. This is going to be your low end calibration foil. I like starting with the low end so that way it works out logically in my head. I do the low, I do the high, then we test the middle. So again, we're going to do 5 measurements on our low foil. Now we want to make sure that the cal rated 1 number matches exactly what's on our foil. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to check up here at the top, and that is our units. We're in mils, so we want to make sure that we put in the mils number. Cal rated 8.99, really close, but not exact. We're going to hit the up button until that says 0.9. However many times you have to hit that to make it match what you have, that's what you do. Now we're going to hit enter, and it's going to ask us for cal rated 2. That's our second foil. That's our high end. And again, we're going to take 5 measurements. And we want to make sure that our cal rated 2 number matches what's on our foil. So 2.9, we need to take this number down. 2.9, enter. Corrective calibration finished successfully. If you see this, you're good. If you don't see this, it'll have you repeat one of the steps, and that's all you need to do. So we're going to hit enter to continue. And now we just want to actually check that calibration. And we're going to take our mid-range foil, and we're going to put that down, and we're going to check it. And as you can see, we got 1.89, and the rest were all 1.9. That's really, really close to 1.91. Calibration is done. Les from Delta, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our calibration and equipment solution videos. Video didn't answer your questions? That's okay. Click the link below, go to our website, you can contact us through there or our Facebook page.